Amazing travel.
All right, gang. We are off. We are not doing another episode of My Boring Life today. We are doing hiking in southern New Mexico. That's right. We are heading off to the Prehistoric Trackways Trails. And we're going to see if we can find some fossils. And if not, if we can get some good hiking in, that's all that matters. All right, we'll talk to you in a bit. Okay, so here we are at the Prehistoric Trackways National Monument. Just checking out a little information about it. Looks like this is part of the Robledo Mountains along the Rio Grande Rift. And here's this one right here, if you can see, is a map of all the trails. And as you can see, we are right here. And I'm thinking we're gonna do this Ridgeline Trail because up here there's a Discovery Trail. And so that's where I'm hoping maybe we'll get to see some fossils of maybe of some of these crazy animals right here. All right, Prehistoric Trail, let's do this. All right, gang, here we go. We are at the Prehistoric Trackways National Monument, about 8 miles north of Las Cruces, New Mexico, right around Dona Ana, New Mexico, in the Robledo Mountains. So let's see what this has to offer us today. The weather is overcast. I looked at the temperature before I got out of the car. It was about 85. So I think we're gonna be good as far as that goes. But it does look like we've got some nice inclines to go up. All right, we'll talk to you in a bit. Let's get hiking in southern New Mexico. All right, just for a point of reference, if you look all the way over there, you will see the Organ Mountains. And just to give you an idea what's over there, that is where we went through Dripping Springs, Soledad Canyon, and Baylor Canyon. So we are quite a distance from that here at the Prehistoric Trackways. I'm Chris, by the way, Amazing Fun Fit and Travel. I hope you're enjoying this series of hiking in southern New Mexico. Feel free to make suggestions in the comments. Someone has asked if I would go to White Sands, and yes, I will. But look at this incline. Let's do it. All right, let's hike. Well, after those initial inclines, this path is a nice low upgrade. So maybe 5%, so nice and easy. Just the way I like it. I know coming down will be fun. But if you see right in front of us, mountain with a path, I recall I was out here about 10 or 11 years ago with my daughter, and I think we went up that. It looks a lot bigger now. Telling you, as you get older, these paths get harder, but we're gonna see if that's an actual path that goes up. And if it is, I'll make a determination when I get there if I'm gonna go up it or not. It's not my main goal. My main goal today is to see if we can find any cool fossils. All right, back at it. Okay, so I've come up to the place where that hill is, as you can see, and there's a sign that basically says don't go here. So for now, I'm gonna obey the rules. Because if you look over here, looks like it's gonna go up and around it anyways. But yes, I do remember, oh man, I do remember going this way with my daughter, and as I'm looking at it, over there is where I thought we saw some fossils. So let's maybe just take a quick look to see if that's where it was. Just kidding. Let's go down this way. Okay, so there was a sign that said this was the prehistoric fossil research area. So I just came to check it out real quick. This is the part where I was here with my daughter. We did see some at that time, but looking at it now, it's looking like it's pretty well dug through. So I don't think we're gonna find much. What we found last time was just like little rocks about this size with maybe like some plant or insect type of fossilization. But like I said, I can tell that they've really been digging through this area. And I'm not gonna go up any further for my own safety. But we are going to continue the journey back on the path. Let's hike. It does look like there's some leftover fossilization in these rocks, but you really can't tell what they are. Okay, so I ran into a fellow hiker. Let me know that I'll be coming up on a fork in the road, and she said head to the left, and that's the Discovery Trail. So looks like I'm going to be going down here to the left. Guess I'm going to be coming right back up to get out of here, but she said it was totally worth it. So let's go check out the Discovery Trail right here on Amazing Fun Fit and Travel. I'm Chris, and we're hiking in southern New Mexico. All right, as you can see, this path has gotten really narrow going down this way, but we're gonna keep going. Make sure we're being safe on this loose rock here. We're gonna see where we end up. Keep this one going on. I will say this, simply amazing out here. It's crazy. I would definitely recommend coming out here at least one time if you haven't been out here before, if you're a hiker. It's good hiking, a lot of ups and downs, definitely getting a good workout in. I thought it was only going to be a 1.5 mile, 2 mile hike or something like that, but last I checked I was already at 1.5 miles, and I'm not heading in the direction back yet. So definitely this is turning out to be a good, powerful hike. All right, let's keep going and check out this beautiful, amazing stuff right here on hiking in southern New Mexico. Yeah, this was most definitely worth it coming down here. This looks like some type of water runoff, but what's interesting, it's all rock, you know, like the side of a mountain. Same thing this way, definitely a water runoff. And as always, everywhere I go, people are stacking rocks. All right, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna head up that way a little bit more till it turns a corner, see if I can see anything, and then we'll think about the long haul back. All right, let's keep going and keep hiking in southern New Mexico. All right, so it looks like it ends up there. Starting to see a lot of some type of cow dung or mountain goat dung or something like that. Yeah, looks like this cool little basin ends up here. You know what, we'll take one more look up here before we turn around. Just so you know, the deeper you go into no man's land, the more chance you have of running into some wild animals that you probably don't want to see. So I'm just gonna head up here, see what it looks like. Yeah, doesn't really look like a path, looks more like a water runoff. So we're gonna go ahead and start the trek back. We've got a lot of ups and downs, so it's not gonna be as easy as you thought it'd be. Whereas you go up and you just go back. This one here, you go up, you go down, you go up again, and you go down. So we're gonna head on back. If you ever come out here, make sure you watch your footing on this. It is definitely not even. So needless to say, I'm taking baby steps, because this is the last place that I'd want to end up with a broken ankle and not being able to make it back. 3 years ago, I was at a Geary Springs and I broke a toe. That was hard enough coming, and to top it off, I broke my toe at the top of the loop. So fortunately it was downhill, but I still had 2.5 miles to get back. And then drive another 25 miles to get to civilization. All right, let's take this long haul back and enjoy the scenery. Right here with me, Chris, hiking in southern New Mexico on amazing fun, fit, and travel. Please like, share, and subscribe, and comment. Let me know where you want me to go, and I'll go there. All right, let's go. Hawk, right there. I heard him. That's what made me look. Amazing. All right, if that's the type of wild animals I'm gonna see out here, that's fine with me. All right, gang, as we always do when we're coming back, let's take a look around, see where we came from, soak it in. Just amazing scenery. We were actually down there, back there. Simply amazing things you can see, and they don't cost any money except for a little bit of gas. I'm sure wherever you live in the US, you can just search hiking trails and there'll probably be some close to where you live. We're coming up on the part where we had the fork in the road and we went this way to the Discovery Trail. And I think, if I remember right, from this point on, it's gonna be mostly downhill. That's what I'm talking about. All right, let's keep this hike going. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let's go. Hey. You know, I will say this. I really enjoyed hiking up here. I mean, there's parts where it's, you know, some up and down and you feel it. And I started, you know, a couple months ago with my over 50 and fat 30-day challenge to lose weight. And I had lost, during that challenge, 16 pounds. It's on my channel if you want to check it out. But the whole purpose of doing that was so that I can get back out and do some things like this. And as this is the 5th installment of hiking in southern New Mexico, those inclines, you know, even though I'm still a little out of breath when I hit the top, not a little, a lot, it's not as bad as it was when I first started. If you go back and look at the second one, Dripping Springs, after I climbed up to the top point behind the Boyd Sanitarium, yeah, I had the volume of my mic all the way off because I was just breathing so incredibly hard. But you can still hear it when I start talking, how out of breath I am. But I mean, here I am, 3.5 miles in. I'm walking, I'm talking, I don't feel out of breath. I mean, I'm not saying I'm not out of breath. I mean, I feel it, but I'm not like, so that's a good thing. And I just really enjoyed the scenery on this hike too. You know, you have to go through a little bit of this to get to that, but totally worth it. If you get a chance, Google Prehistoric Trackways on your Google Maps. It'll give you a map to get here, and enjoyable. All right, let's finish off this hike. Let's go hiking. So on another note of getting into shape to do all this hiking, if you look right in front of me, the Oregon Mountains, I told you earlier, about 3 years ago, I was on a trail and I broke my toe at the top and had to come back down 2.5 miles with a broken toe. Well, that trail is on the other side of those mountains at a Gary Springs called the Pine Loop Trail. And that's why I pushed myself, because I want to go back on that trail and conquer it again, this time without a broken toe. There's a lot of inclines on that trail. They say the trail is moderate. I think that's maybe based on your age and your weight. I think it's on the higher side of moderate, closer to hard. But I will get there, and hopefully within a couple weeks. All right, let's finish this out. Hey gang, we have made it back from the Prehistoric Trackways. Once again, thank you for joining me here. I'm Chris, Amazing Fun, Fit, and Travel, and we are hiking in southern New Mexico. Wink. Take care.